Hello everyone, my name is Viviana Marcel. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to English for Academic Purposes EAP Paragraph Writing. First, I would like to give thanks and appreciation to the Urgench State University, to the U.S. Embassy in Tashkent, and to the U.S. Department of State English Language Specialist Program for supporting this project and this series of videos. Much appreciation and thanks. This EAP paragraph writing video project is divided into 12 videos teaching EAP paragraph writing and teaching strategies. Each video is approximately 10 minutes in length. Each video is divided into 5 minutes of EAP paragraph writing lesson and 5 minutes of teaching strategies for EAP paragraph writing. I am the instructor, E. Viviana Marcel. I am an English language specialist with the U.S. Department of State English Language Programs. I am also an ESL, ESP, and EAP instructor and teacher trainer. Here are our video titles: Introduction and Why, English Language Organization, Paragraph Definition and Format, Types of Paragraphs, 2 videos on the topic sentence, supporting detailed sentences, transitions, conclusion sentence, the writing process part 1 pre-activities, and the writing process part 2 writing activities. And the final video is from paragraphs to essays, an introduction to how the structure of the paragraph is almost exactly like the structure of the essay. So if you know the paragraph, it's easier to write essays. Thanks for watching this series. The video will begin now. Hello everyone, welcome to video 3 of 12 EAP paragraph writing, paragraph definition and format. Paragraph definition and organization. A paragraph is a collection of related sentences dealing with a single topic. Most academic paragraphs contain a topic sentence, supporting detailed sentences, and a conclusion sentence. What is the job of a topic sentence? Well, usually the first sentence of the paragraph introduces the topic to the reader, controls information given in all of the sentences in the paragraph, more on that later, and helps you and your reader stay focused on the topic. Where is the topic sentence in the paragraph? It is usually the first sentence. Here it is highlighted in blue. No need to read the paragraph. This just looks like a standard paragraph. There is an indent at the beginning of space, and it's aligned on the left and not aligned on the right. We talk more about that in a minute. Let's talk about the job of the supporting detail sentences. There's one sentence for each supporting detail or evidence, usually 3 to 4 sentences per paragraph. One supporting detail per sentence, one idea per sentence, gives evidence to support the topic sentence. Where is it? The green sentences right in the middle of the paragraph, the supporting detail sentences. First, we had the topic sentence in blue. Now I'm showing you the green sentences in the middle of the paragraph, and that's where the supporting detail sentences sit. The last sentence, the job of the conclusion sentence of the paragraph, restates or paraphrases the topic sentence using synonyms, wraps up your paragraph in a logical manner, and effectively reminds readers of your topic sentence and supporting evidence. Where is it? The last sentence. Here it's highlighted in red, the conclusion or summary sentence. Let's look at it all together. The first sentence, blue, is the topic sentence. The middle of the paragraph are the supporting sentences in green. The last sentence is the conclusion sentence in red. This is how they all fit together. This is the order. First topic sentence, then supporting sentences, then the conclusion. Let's look at this definition one more time. A paragraph is a collection of related sentences dealing with a single sentence. Most academic paragraphs contain a topic sentence, supporting detail sentences, and conclusion sentence. Paragraph format. Well, what is formatting? When writing in English, formatting refers to the way your paragraph looks. If your paragraph follows the generally accepted rules of English writing formatting, then the reader infers the writing is organized. The writing looks correct. That's why I showed you the paragraph previously in all the colors, so you could see how they fit together and in what order. When submitting essays, theses, and articles for publication, knowing, understanding, and correctly using the formatting rules is critical for acceptance. Let's take this example in formatting. The gray box, the lines, represent the edges of a piece of paper. The writing is in the middle. The space between the edge of the paper and the writing is called margins. There's a right margin, a left margin, bottom margin, and a top margin. One of the requirements when you're submitting for publication is 1-inch margins all around. You need to pay attention to that. It's important. Space. We're talking about margins, that's space. Space talks to the reader and helps organize your information. Now we're going to talk about the space in front of the paragraph, the indent space at the beginning of a paragraph, and the line space between two paragraphs do a job. They do the same job. The indent space and line space inform the reader that there is a new paragraph and a change of topic. Even before they start reading, in our organization, English language organization, that is the signal that there's a new topic. If it's not there, then I know something's wrong. The writing is not organized. The indent space and line space give the reader an opportunity to pause. That's what that tells the reader. Think about what you just read and get ready for something new. Take a breath. So space talks to the reader. The indent space at the beginning of the first paragraph on top tells the reader this is a new paragraph and a new topic. The line space between the top and the bottom paragraphs also tells the reader it's a new paragraph, it's a new topic. If you use an indent, you don't need the line space. If you do fully justified, where it looks like the bottom paragraph, you do need the space between paragraphs. Writer checklist, paragraph, definition, and format. Here are the questions I ask myself when I write. Is my topic sentence at the beginning of my paragraph? Are my supporting detail sentences in the middle of my paragraph? Is my conclusion sentence at the end of my paragraph? Are my margins correct? Am I indenting my paragraph or am I using a line space? Does my writing look neat and organized, whether handwritten or typed? Does it look neat and organized? Does my paragraph organization and formatting meet the assignment requirements? Teaching strategy. Students moving through small groups. How do you teach your students to move through small groups? Okay, take a breath. This is a lot simpler than it looks. Here we go. The blue boxes numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4 represent tables in your classrooms. The letters around the box, L, N, S, T, are down here. The leader of the group, the note taker of the group, the speaker of the group, the traveler of a group. I mentioned this before. Nobody is in a group unless they have a job. That's what makes groups successful, is if every person knows what their job is. Okay. All movement is clockwise from one table to the next. So 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4. Not everybody, that's why we have different people. Just one person usually, or 2 people will go to the next table. I'll explain. Numbers can be placed on tables to signify the tables. Use a bell to signal when students should move to the next table. You don't want people moving around on their own. It's a good idea to train your students before you use this movement for an activity. The traveler is the person who moves from group to group. The table that they came from, I call home. I call that table home. So the traveler leaves home, visits the other tables, and then comes back home. A second person can go to the traveler with the traveler to take notes. It depends on what you're doing. And you can do so much with this movement. No more than 2 people should be moving, because that means 2 people will be moving, 8 people will be moving from table to table. So people need to know how to move. When the traveler returns home, they report the information they gathered and gave from the other table. Usually 2 to 3 minutes is enough for the traveler to give and gather information at each table, but you have to see the assignment or the activity that you created. Do they need a little bit more or less? You can check in with the groups and figure this out. Okay, here's a simple activity. Then you can see how you can make this more complicated, but train them first and then give them this simple activity. Have each group create one topic, this is related to writing, and 3 supporting details. We don't care about the sentences. What we care about is, are there supporting details supporting the topic and the controlling idea? This would happen after they study topic sentences, because this would be appropriate at that time. So they create one topic and 3 supporting details. The traveler takes the group's work to the next table. Each group will look at the topic and supporting details to see if they are correct. Are those supporting details on topic? Is the topic sentence a good topic sentence? They're doing peer review. It's pretty amazing, actually. So what's the benefits of this exercise of moving people through small groups? Students generate ideas and answers. It increases students' confidence in their answers. It increases students' confidence in their speaking of English. It gives opportunity to practice speaking English. You give evidence, it gives evidence of student understanding. You're walking around listening to what they're doing, and you can ask questions to make adjustments if you feel people are not quite understanding what's happening. They develop listening and note-taking skills because it's part of the activity. Every activity should have listening and note-taking skills involved. It develops teamwork. They're working as a team. Develops peer review skills. They're reviewing other people's writing. And this gets to be very important later on, because they need to produce too much writing for you to grade, for you to look at and give feedback. They need to learn to do it for themselves. Hello, we just finished video 3, paragraph definition and format. Next week we do video 4, types of paragraphs. See you there. Thank you. Bye-bye.